Alright, hello everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get a ton of rupees in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, for this, what you'll be needing is you'll be needing a Great Flame Blade or some other form of fire weapon and a golden bow. Now, in case you don't have these, I will be showing you how to get them, where to find them. And for the Great Flame Blade, you're going to want to come up here to the Elden Great Skeleton. Let's go ahead and put a marker down there. I did not mean to hit B. Go ahead and put a marker down there. Fast travel to that shrine, if you have it. If not, you can just make your way there through some other method. Alright, now once you're here, I would recommend personally switching to the stealth armor, so that way you can sneak up into there, because this is an enemy camp. There are a lot of enemies here, and unless you want to, try fighting them all, I would switch to the stealth armor just to make it a little bit easier. So what you're going to do is you're going to walk up to the giant skeleton, and you're going to go into the skull right here, and there you will find a Great Flame Blade stuck in the ground, right in front of this rock here. There it is, Great Flame Blade. So now, for the golden bow, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make your way over here to this pin. Just fast travel over to the Gerudo Tower, make it right over there. So once you've made it to Gerudo Tower, all you're going to do is just go over here to the northwest, and fast travel over here. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my climber armor so I can go up the cliff a little faster. What you're going to want to do for this one's a little more in depth than the other one, but it's still not too difficult. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to switch to Magnesis, and you're going to climb up this cliff right up here. Now once you're up here, you use Magnesis on this rock right here. Drop it down, go ahead and paraglide down. Pick up the rock again with Magnesis. Go ahead and kill these enemies too while you're at it. And then, all you're going to do is simply use this rock to push in these rocks over here, just like that, and the golden bow will be right here. Now since I already have the golden bow right here, it's not going to spawn for me, but the golden bow will be right there. Now the third thing you're going to need is a bunch of wood. Now one piece should be enough, but I usually like to go ahead and get more just in case. Right now I'm at the outskirts stable. And once you're here, you can go over here and pick up this axe that's right there, the woodcutter's axe, and start chopping down these trees. But if you really want to get a bunch of wood, I recommend going to the where is it? I know it's over here somewhere. Aha, there it is, the Shrine of Resurrection. And you can just kind of go down here into the forest. There's tons of trees you can cut down. Lots of wood to be gotten there. But yeah, you're just going to need a few pieces of wood. Okay, now once you've gotten the wood, what you're going to do is, I chose the outskirts stable because there's a certain somebody here by the name of Beetle who sells the next thing you'll need, which is arrows. He sells a bunch of them. I think he's generally got around 25 to 30 arrows. So you see right there, I just purchased 30 arrows. And if you want to get even more, what you can do is you can travel back and forth between the outskirts stable and the woodland stable, which is right up here, because he's also spawned there. And whenever you fast travel, his shop resets, his items reset. So you can go over there to the Woodland Stable. So again, this is optional, but if you want to come to the Woodland Stable, simply just go inside, talk to Beetle, and he'll sell you some more arrows. As you can see, his items reset, and he now has more arrows that he can sell you. And you can just go back and forth between those two places until you have as many arrows as you could ever possibly want. So right now I have 60, so that's a good number for me. Now, once you have all the things you'll need, again, the Great Flame Blade, the Golden Bow, the wood, and the arrows. Once you have all of those things, you're going to want to go down here to Necludia, right above the Farron Tower, or Farron, excuse me, not Necludia, just northeast of the Farron Tower, and you're going to want to go to this spot right here. Now, I have this shrine here, so I'm going to fast travel there. And once you're there, you're going to want to switch to the Zora armor, which, if you don't have, again, it's fine. You can just climb up the walls, but it's a bit more difficult, be warned. So I would recommend doing this with the Zora armor, but you don't necessarily have to. But you're going to switch to the Zora armor once you're there, swim up the waterfall, and go up to a little cliff. So once you spawn in, you're going to put on the Zora armor. Swim up the waterfall. And once you're up to the top of the waterfall, you're going to paraglide to the left. No, really it doesn't matter if you paraglide to the right or left, but it's quicker to get to the final destination if you go to the left. So once you're here, once you've paraglided up the waterfall and have landed here, what you're going to do is switch to the climber armor. I'm not sure what it is about the climber gear, but for some reason this just works way better with the climber gear. If you don't have the climber gear, that's fine. I think it also works with no armor on. So just dequip all of your armor, and you're going to go around here and up into this little cave. Now once you're here, there's going to be a few bokoblins that you need to kill. There we go. Come right on up to here. And throw down your wood. Hit it with the Great Flame Blade. And now let's get into the actual method behind this. So now what you're going to do is, once you've gotten the fire going, you have everything you need, you're going to sit by the fire until morning. And you're going to want to do this very quickly. As soon as you spawn in, you're going to relight the fire, and it's going to create an updraft. So jump up, paraglide, and use the slow motion to shoot his horn. Now, as soon as the shard of his horn falls, we're going to sit by the fire until the morning, and repeat this all over again. So as soon as you spawn in, light the fire, paraglide up, shoot the horn, fall back down, and once it hits the ground, sit by the fire until morning. Repeat this as many times as you like. Every piece of the horn you get gives you 300, and I've gotten as many as 3 pieces of his horn in 1 minute. So theoretically, if you keep doing that, you could be making 900 rupees every minute with this method. Now, there's going to be 3 different locations that it can possibly hit the ground in. There's going to be 1 to the left of the lake and 2 to the right of it. So you can sort of see the 3 different possible locations there. But the idea behind this is that dragon parts don't despawn. Even when you like sit by a fire, they're still there. So what we're doing here, and you can see the 3 different locations they can fall in. What we're doing here is we're exploiting that in order to build up 3 piles of a bunch of dragon parts, and Shard of Horn is the most valuable dragon part there is. Now, we know that this dragon, I believe it's Farosh, spawns at 5 o'clock every morning. And when you sit by a fire until the morning, you start at guess what time? 5 o'clock. So, he spawns right there at 5 o'clock every morning. And you can just sit by the fire till 5 and boom. Just chain it over and over and over again. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Sit by the fire till morning. So you can just keep going till your heart's content, and then sell everything once you're done. So we'll do this one more time, and you can see that I've been doing this for a few minutes now, maybe 2 or 3. Probably more than that, actually. But I haven't been doing it very long. We're going to do this one more time. This is going to be the last time. And then we'll go collect everything. See what we got. Alright, so now go ahead and pick up all these Shard of Farosh's Horn. Pick up all these as well. Switch to the Zor armor and swim across the lake. And pick up all these horns as well. Not very many over here, which is fine. Most of them fell over the other direction. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch back to my normal armor. And we will fast travel to back to the woodland stable. We'll go talk to Beetle, sell these, and see how much we get. So now once you're here, you're going to want to go ahead and find Beetle. Tell him that you want to sell. And sell all of your Farosh horns. Sell all of them. And you look at that. In just the amount of time that you saw me do that, I made 3,000 rupees. Now, this is, as far as I'm aware, the best money-making method that exists. There might be better ones. If you find better ones, let me know in the comments. But I think this is the best one. It's certainly the best one that I know of. So, thank you all for watching.